Mariusz Pudzianowski is living proof that strongmen are not just walking muscles. Having become an icon of strength sports and smashed all world records, he didn't stop there. He came to conquer a new peak in MMA. Get ready to see how the king of powerlifting made every professional fighter bow before his strength. This is Boxing Space. Here we go. The debut of the Polish strongman took place in 2009. Promoters decided to show Pudzian that MMA is not for dumb meatheads and gave him an experienced jiu-jitsu fighter, Mariusz Pudzianowski, as an opponent. Stepping into the ring, Pudzian immediately made it clear what he intended to do to his opponent. The fight began, and the Polish powerhouse showed that his lack of technique would be hidden behind his iron muscles. With a series of low kicks, Mariusz put Pudzian through merciless torture, turning the jiu-jitsu fighter's legs into a soccer ball. Then, feeling right in his element, Pudzian unleashed a monstrous ground and pound. In the end, Pudzian's confident victory sent a signal to the whole world that a new star was rising in the heavyweight division. Bursting boldly into the ocean of professional sharks, Pudzian decided to test his strength against a tattoo artist's project, Matera.
Big uppercut!
As soon as their fight began, Mariusz started tearing Matera apart like a fierce beast. Matera's shorts read pitbull, but the strongman turned him into a pathetic mutt. Pudzian clearly didn't want to drag out the fight, and with one uppercut right on the jaw, he signed the fate of the bearded fighter. Proving to everyone that his technique was nothing to worry about. After his previous triumph, only the bravest dared to face Pudzianowski, and it turned out to be a real African Hulk, weighing 350 pounds, Usman died. The fight had barely started when Usman charged forward like an armored train, hoping his weight and power would crush Pudzianowski. But Mariusz didn't care about his opponent's size, and, like Saitama on steroids, sent the monster into oblivion with one punch. The next opponent for the strongest man became his complete opposite, the nightmare of dietitians, Eric Esch, better known as Butterbean. Having dealt with everyone in boxing, Butterbean aimed to feast on MMA fighters, but his culinary ambitions were thwarted by a tough-nut Pudzian. From the very start, Eric, relying on his vast boxing experience, tried to dictate the rules from the stance. However, it didn't last long, as the strongman smashed another strength record and caused a magnitude 12 earthquake. After that, Pudzian decided to serve the chubby gourmand a lunch of punches. In the end, the Polish strongman claimed a confident victory, clearly showing that no one could stop him. On the way to the top of the food chain, Pudzian faced a real monster, Sapp, whose knockout power intimidated even the toughest fighters. However, all of these achievements were overshadowed by Sapp's dirty reputation.
He had that plan.
Fully deserved because of his vile antics. Before the fight, thinking he faced just another muscle brute, Sapp allowed himself to mock the strongman.
My name is Mariana.
But Mariusz didn't stoop to the level of a jerk, deciding to let his fists do all the talking. As soon as the bell rang, the Pole immediately launched the operation to eliminate the extra-large rodent. Sapp had nothing left to do but skillfully play the victim in this theater of violence. Only the referee, struggling to stop the enraged giant, saved the pathetic scoundrel from a trip to the hospital. In May 2015, Pudzianowski faced the walking skyscraper, Rolls Gracie Jr. The fight began, and Gracie immediately used his superiority in anthropometry, not allowing the strongman to get close, but Pudzian, carefully waiting for the right moment, felled the giant with one precise strike. Then he made Rolls feel the full force of Polish power. Having established himself as the main threat in the division, Pudzian faced a dark horse who had drawn special attention. Paweł Mikolaju is a famous rapper and a professional fighter. By day, people fainted from his tracks, and by night, they dropped from his punches. This was not just a clash of fighters, but a battle of an artist and a strongman in the cage. From the first seconds, Mariusz surged forward, instantly taking control of the ring and leaving no chance for the MC in black shorts. But in a single instant, one stray bullet from Paweł made the king of powerlifting kneel. However, it turned out to be a false alarm, as the Polish strongman activated berserker mode and turned the octagon into a torture chamber. In the end, Pudzian forced the referee to stop this one-sided beating, once again confirming his greatness. The next opponent for the strongman was young prospect Tiberius Kowalczyk. This guy didn't realize who was in front of him and started showing off with girlish muscles in front of the strongest. Then he crossed the line, jokingly trying to push Pudzian, unaware that the strongman doesn't know the word joke. From the start of the fight, Mariusz began his therapy, pounding into the boy's head that elders must be respected, who disproved all stereotypes about muscleheads.
But he comes back.
Afterward, the Polish powerhouse gave Kowalczyk an immediate date with the ground.
Pudzianowski straight in there for the ground and pound. Can Kowalczyk survive? Pudzianowski determined to finish.
In the end, Pudzianowski easily destroyed the arrogant prospect, making him humble forever. Guys, in this video you've witnessed the incredible rise of Pudzian, who disproved all stereotypes about muscleheads.